Hello guys, welcome to the video. We're going to be taking another look at the HWK 30, the Hawk 30. I've been playing this vehicle a lot, man. It's basically the new light tank that's in my garage, so I figured I would give it a go, and it just seems to be that most of the good games I'm having with light tanks seem to be in this vehicle right now, and that's it. But again, we are playing it more than the others because it's the new vehicle in my garage, you know. It's just like getting a nice new car or something like that, you know. You're always going to take out what's new, and you're going to want to I don't know, use what's new whenever you buy new things. It's just the new tank for me, and I love it, man. The HE is so powerful on this vehicle, guys. If you don't know about this, again, this is probably like my third or fourth video in the Hawk 30 in the last couple of weeks, but you get 102 millimeters of penetration on these HE rounds, and they hit very, very hard as well. They hit for 320 HP, and the standards, the APCRs, as well as the heat, hits for 240. So I'm looking for a shot like UDES here. By the way, this is on Mountain Pass, and I would always call this the losing spawn of Mountain Pass. The reason I say this is because from this spawn, you have a lot more areas to spot from. You have this little bush right here, which you can get into with an even 90, and then you have this tree and bush over here, whereas over here, there's really nothing you can do. You can try for this area, but the angle really isn't right. It looks like it would work, but you're really trying to spot people that are over here, just behind this little cliff edge, as they're crossing, and much easier for the north team to spot this crossing right here than it is for you to spot this one. So that's really it with Mountain Pass. Wargaming refuses to fix this. I don't want to call it an anomaly because they're aware of it. It's just the way, you know, the map works, and there's a lot of these little imbalances on maps, and this is just the way it is, man. Like, there's nothing you could do. You have to just try and play the game to the best of your ability, but what usually happens is this, right? Like, this is what usually happens. You end up losing this side of the map, and because less people going this way seem to have less HP, and people going this way are also more timid about going this way, so they might not even go this way in the first place, right? So hopefully this makes sense. But anyway, we're gonna YOLO the Senlek, guys. I saw him come around, and this is what I wanted to show you mainly in this video, what this vehicle is capable of. So we're whacking an HE shell into this guy's hull, we're whacking one into his turret, we're coming after him, and we're going to clean him up, and we also penned the side of the T-32 over here or whatever. I give this guy a little no with my gun, right? And then give him a nice raise of the gun, man. And I like doing this, guys. I just like messing around with people sometimes, and I find it funny. He was trying to YOLO in with the Senlek, and I can easily say, no sir, you're not going to do that with the Hawk 30. And that's what this tank is capable of, man. It's not like an even 90 where you're scared to face any other light tank in the field, right? It's the exact opposite, where you are almost like a T-49 with the derp gun. You're going to go right into people's faces because you have that 320 HE, and even then the DPM is not awful. You have a better gun than most light tanks, in my opinion. It hits harder than pretty much every light tank, except maybe like the Chinese light tanks or something like that. Yeah, this thing basically hits as hard as a T-54 lightweight, but at tier 8, right? So, to me, very, very beneficial to have that alpha damage on the gun, and here's where it works, guys. But anyway, again, to kind of close on this map, you have people that are scared to come this way from the south spawn, so usually not many people come that way, and if they do, usually they have less HP because they've been whacked by people that people that spotted them while they were crossing. So that's how I feel about that. It appears that, I'm not sure where the UDES was. I didn't look at the map. And hit this guy with an HE shell. UDES was down below. I don't know. I didn't know if he was on the bridge or not, right? Because he was spotted right in this area, and it's hard to tell on a 2D map if this guy was on the bridge or not. He wasn't. So now we're going to push the bridge because I see Caro and P43 are here. Really, the only concern is the E25 at this point. They also have an M6 somewhere, but I'm not sure where he is. And yeah, man, gun kind of trolling me a little bit here. This tank, it doesn't have the most accurate gun, right, guys? But we're going to go ahead and take another shot there. I get him down to a one-shot, and I'm going to keep going because what I want to do now is help this M6. This M6 has been sitting here for a minute, and I want to help this guy, and I want to make sure he doesn't get YOLO by the E25 or something. So I'm rushing in, and I want to make sure sure that I can, again, support this guy. He's at 126 HP, but I also want to end this game even quicker. So I'm going to rush in, guys. We're at 2,641 damage, 137 assists. It's already been a great game, but I want more. And sure enough, M6 is AFK. And here's S51. What I'm going to do is pull up next to him. By the hill here because I don't want to get hit, right? So E25 is going to come in and check this out, he YOLOs me here. Bam, right there, and that's the game for me, guys. I don't mind this. Like, this guy literally sent me a message after the game and said to me, I think he even apologized for the ram, and he's like, "That's all I could do in this game, man. That's like all I had left, so I just rammed you." And I'm like, "Hey, man, like I wanted to farm the M6, but it is what it is. You know, this guy rams me. We come around the corner, and I thought it was just hilarious, man. That he messaged me after the game too, and like almost felt bad. But game's gonna be over, guys. M6 is gonna die. Artie's gonna die up here, and that's it. But I figured I would show you this game. I think it's pretty informative to talk about the map. And to always be cautious about this area of the map, right? Like, you have to be very careful when you're crossing here. You always want to be careful. And again, an hilarious ram by the E25, and I wanted to show you what this tank is capable of in terms of YOLOing other light tanks like the Senlik, right? We absolutely demolished that Senlik. I wasn't scared at all because you load HE, and as long as you're penning those HE shots, man, you're going to out DPM the crap out of that guy. And with the Hawk 30, you kind of have trollish frontal armor in a way. Like, it's angled slightly to the point where, like, if an HE shell hit here with only like 38 millimeters of pen, which some of them have, it might bounce. However, I'll say the Senlik has good HE pen as well, so you have to be cautious. But this is just me kind of knowing the game and knowing that the Senlik likely won't load HE. Like, he's probably just going to keep the APs loaded. He didn't seem like a fantastic player, you know, making that play. And sometimes you just have to feel it out, man. You just have to know, right? I was ready to YOLO him. He wasn't ready to receive the YOLO from me. So, you know, and ramming him, obviously, I get a lot more damage ramming him than he will from even taking a ram or ramming me, right? The Hawk 30 is just it's just a bigger tank. So that's it, guys. 3,200 damage. Let's take a look at the end plates. Got them right here. This was a high caliber, 3,200 damage again. We didn't do much spotting. And again, on Mountain Pass, you might not have to. You know, on Mountain Pass, you might not have to do that much spotting. It's a corridor map. You really got to wait for your armored vehicles to move in for you, because on these corridors, you don't have any armor. It's really that simple, guys. You don't want to be poking the bridge. You don't want to be poking the actual mountain pass, I call it, which is south, and you don't want to be poking ice road, because they're all corridors where hold down meta is going to come into play, side scraping is going to come into play, and you don't want to deal with that in a light tank. Eventually you can, once they're down to maybe 1 or 2 tanks, you can rush in and try and get behind people, but it's just, this game, man, has changed a lot, where heavy tanks now run improved rotation mechanism. Tank destroyers run it. People can traverse and turn on you very, very quickly. And in my opinion, it's better to pretty much just wait until there's like 1 enemy left on the line, and then you can help your team push using your mobility. So that's it, guys. We fired 13 shots, 12 hits, 10 pens. I'll show you the detailed report, and that's it. We made 82K. This tank will bring in some credits. Because of that alpha gun, like if you're only firing APCRs or the heats, or I'm sorry, the HEs, then yeah, you're probably going to bring in a good amount of credits. We had no boosters on, and we won this game. We did only 3,400 combined or something like that, which isn't crazy, and we're still bringing in close to 100K after the credit reserve, about 90K, guys. So, you know, play your play your premiums when you need the coin, and if you don't have premiums, honestly, like if you play World of Tanks enough and you're still a free to play and you don't even have 1 premium, I would say just buy 1 tier 8 premium that you think you would really enjoy playing. It could even be the Cannon Jagdpanzer, or just any premium vehicle, and use your credit reserves. Wait for a day of premium where you can get it for free or something, and then play that, and only play that, right? Try and get your free premium day, or use 250 gold, man, you know, to get 1 premium day, put on your coin credit reserve and play your premium tank. And I'm telling you, man, you coin will just, like, you will be absorbing coin, right? I know a lot of people are they're free to play, right? I got a good amount of premium days from loot boxes, which obviously I bought, and then the battle pass and stuff. But this game, man, now that I stream it, like I I would prefer to at least consider it a subscription as I do World of Tanks, or I'm sorry, World of Warcraft when I used to play World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy. Like I would put maybe 10 at most, at the absolute most, it depends on the month. Like I think I put like maybe $40 during holiday ops towards the game, but maybe 15, $20 a month towards the game. And this way you can get premium for even if it's just a weekend, right? And play your premiums. So that's how I do it, guys. That's how I would recommend someone play if they want to be at least half competitive with the game. You are going to need to run rations and stuff like that. But I know a lot of people get caught up with the free to play, and they sometimes they'll even make fun of you. Oh, you're shooting gold, you're shooting gold. But it's pay to win, right? Sometimes. And yeah, I just wanted to note that in this video as well, guys. If you're free to play, it's tough to be competitive on a free-to-play account. Truly, it is, man. Especially if you're running like 75% crew. It's tough, guys. But I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a fairly quick battle, but I think we milked it a bit by talking things out. And I will catch you guys for the next video. Thanks for being here. If you're not subbed, do sub to the channel. I do a lot of light tank stuff, guys. And now that I'm streaming, I'm putting out video after video after video almost every single day. I'm trying to keep you guys entertained with new and upcoming videos, right? Likes and comments help me as well. We're trying to get up there to 1,000 subs. I might reach it someday, guys. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye now.